I'm excited to show you this all-new Avenue travel trailer that's state park friendly with fifth wheel amenities.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Ab.
And this is the all-new Avenue 298RL. Ab, what are some of the specs on this thing?
Yep, so overall length is exactly 34 feet and you're just under 9,000 pounds on your dry weight.
All right, let's go ahead and take a tour inside first. All right, Ab, now that we've taken a step inside, tell us about the overall flow of this floor plan.
Sure, yeah, this is it's going to be very similar to some of our most popular layouts, like a 32 RLS or even a 29 RL. 34 feet overall length. It's just a phenomenal couples coach. Very open concept, very tall slide boxes, 80 inches to be exact, just giving you an amazing panoramic view. But one special thing in the Avenue travel trailer lineup that we've incorporated is it's a 101-inch wide body. I don't know of a travel trailer that does that. So we're just going to get a wider hallway. We're going to get more room around the bed. We're going to get a bigger bed. We're going to get a bigger sofa. We're just going to get more square footage without the length.
I love all those features. Let's go ahead and talk about the living room next. All right, Ab, so now that we're in the living space, great cross-conversational sofas. What are some of the highlights you want to bring to light here?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, where I'm sitting, I've got a direct line of sight to the 50-inch TV, smart TV here. I love the hardwood features throughout the coach. The fascia is all real hardwood. Your end tables, that's a hardwood. Even the pull-out storage mantle is a hardwood piece. You know, historically and typically, you find a lot of wrapped particle board and MDF pieces that other competitors use. So just really nice ingredients there. When it pertains to the sofa you're sitting on, that's a 76.5-inch sofa. You know, with our 101 wide body, that gives us a 3-cushion sofa, gives you more seating and a larger sleeping area. Also love the residential can lights that we have throughout, and the fact that every light is dimmable is an amazing feature. These can be a little blinding at times. So yeah, just to rattle off a few.
Yeah, this is a great functional space, and those flush floor slides throughout the kitchen and the living room make it easy to walk around in here too.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and head to the kitchen next and talk about all the great features over there. All right, Ab, now that we've taken a step into the kitchen space, I love this space here. You got this large kitchen island with real solid surface countertops that you're gonna find throughout this coach as well. That deep stainless steel sink with the drain off to the right to allow space for a trash can underneath. This very smart design. And then you're gonna have those real hardwood drawers with those 100-pound weight guides. Just makes it, again, very functional for the elevated camping experience. What are some other features in here you want to talk about?
Yeah, you know, while we're talking about the island, you know, I think the strategic intention that went into trying to create more prep space, you know, moving the sink all the way to one end allows us to have a little more counter space. Even behind you, Joe, you know, when you're looking at our 3-burner cooktop, you know, it's not butted up all the way against the refrigerator. We've got a large window behind it. We've got prep space on both sides, which is great. You don't have the handle hitting the side of the refrigerator. It was just a good use of space, and it was some great feedback that we got from consumers that we were able to implement. Just across the island is another great feature I want to talk about, and it's our dinette setup. We've got 2 very nice residential hardwood chairs. You've got a legless dinette, which is great because you're not banging your knees like you get with those typical pedestals. And then we've got a movable ottoman here that has some great storage in it as well.
Yeah, and then another feature that I love about the Avenue lineup, especially in the travel trailer series, usually you get a small little microwave.
Right.
You get that 30-inch microwave
100%.
here. You get a large 12-volt refrigerator.
Correct.
And then a floor-to-ceiling pantry behind it too. Like, that's amazing. And that hutch behind you, just with that aluminum backsplash that's actually heat resistant.
Yep.
And then it's great for that cup of joe in the morning or just additional storage you have.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to note on the refrigerator, you know, When these slides are in, we've got access to the refrigerator. We've also got access to the bedroom and the bathroom. So a very important thing that consumers are looking for, and we made sure that we were able to achieve that.
Those are great features. Why don't you take them to the front of the coach and talk about the bathroom and bedroom next?
In the bathroom, you'll find we're using a porcelain foot flush toilet. Just across from me here, you'll find a large stainless steel sink, a very large medicine cabinet, an illuminated light switch, and a very large 36 by 30 shower. Now let's head up to the bedroom and I'll show you a few features in there. As we work our way to the bedroom, you'll find that we're using a 66 by 80 Olympic queen size bed. The reason we were able to achieve this is because of the 101-inch wide body construction we've implemented on all Avenue travel trailers. You're still going to find a very sufficient amount of room to navigate around the bed. And then just across the foot of the bed, you'll find a large wardrobe space for all your hanging clothes. You'll also find really unique hidden storage on both ends of the Olympic queen size bed and real hardwood tops. And then you'll also find we have a ton of storage under our bed. Now let's head back to the living area and talk to Joe about some customer-driven features.
All right, Ab, let's talk about that North Star here at Alliance, the customer-driven features.
Yep.
What are a few of your favorite features?
Sure, just a couple of my favorite features. I'll start with the new Furrion Chill Cube ACs. They've been a big hit here. 18,000 BTUs on your main AC, right? That's a lot of BTUs, ensuring that we're gonna keep this camper very cool on a hot day. I love the travel mode remote that comes with it. So it's been a great addition. I'd also talk about the no in-floor heat ducts. I love that. I love eliminating those crumb collectors. It's gonna keep the camper cleaner, and it's gonna be a lot more, it's gonna be more safe for your pets. The last thing I would mention is the atrium windows. That's probably my favorite one, Joe. Again, that panoramic view that this creates, it just ensures you have an awesome setting when you're looking outside at your campsite.
Those are great features. Some of mine have to be that we have water shutoff valves at every major plumbing location. Just, if something were to happen, easy to fix, easy to diagnose. And then something that a lot of other manufacturers don't do is we warranty all of our Alliance product for full-time living. So with that, let's go ahead and head outside and talk about all the great exterior features next. Now we've taken a step outside. Let's talk about one of the most important features. How's this thing built?
Yeah, we'll start on the roof. I would say that one of the biggest advantages is the fact that we use a PVC membrane roof cover. The three things I love about PVC, first is that it's 80% solar reflective, so it's gonna keep a lot of that heat off the camper. It also offers a lifetime warranty. That's a very comforting feature. And then lastly, if something did happen, if you had a tear or you had a snag, per the manufacturer, a sufficient fix is simply going to a local hardware store, getting a PVC patch kit, and applying it. So those are three big deals in my opinion. Another great construction feature is the fact that we're using composite materials in place of wood like Luan on the outside and inside of our walls. That composite material, water doesn't adhere to it. We've never experienced a delam, since we've started this company. We're very proud of that. So that's another great comforting feature. And when we're talking about that composite, we also bring that into our floor. So our entire floor has 2 layers of the composite on the top, an additional layer on the bottom, ensuring that we don't experience any delam or rotting floors there as well. So big advantage in that. Last thing I'd bring up, I think it's the most important, is the foundation, the running gear. So one thing we've done is we've upgraded to 16-inch Goodyear Endurance tires. We're using the Moride CRE 3000 suspension system. We're incorporating a 2-inch torsion tube under our I-beam to give you a little more rigidity. You've got 1/2-inch shackle kits. We've welded steel V-brackets in all of our spring hangers, and you've got upgraded springs. So you couple that all together, and I think we've got a pretty awesome offering in the running gear.
Absolutely, and you just talked about one of the most superior built coaches on the market, and it's all aluminum cage construction too, so you're not gonna find any wood outside the trusses in the roof.
You got it.
That's an amazing feature. Let's go ahead and talk about the pass-through storage next.
So when it pertains to the front pass-through compartment, the first thing you'll notice is how large this is. The drop frame allows us to really create a lot more space for all the items you'll be bringing with you on your camping trip. My favorite feature has to be the fact that we've implemented three-way switches. This is going to allow you to control your slide outs and your awnings from the pass-through compartment. Your docking lights will also be in here, and you'll find 110 outlets throughout. Now let's head to the front cap and talk about a few of those features.
You're gonna have a lot of great features up here, like this painted fiberglass front cap that is automotive grade. It's gonna have these recessed LED lights in there with the diffuser, so it's not bugging all your neighbors around you. You're gonna have your LP tanks and then your BAL auto level system. It's gonna make setting up camp super easy. Ab, why don't you take the off-camp side and talk about all the exterior features over there next?
Now that we're on the off-door side here, I'd like to talk about what's on the other end of the pass-through compartment. So you'll find the three-way switch that we spoke about originally that's going to allow you to bring this slide out safely and ensure you're not hitting anything without having to go to the control panel inside the camper. You'll also find that this is where our Starlink prep is going to be located. You'll find A and C charge ports below. Your water mixer here, you've got 2 spray ports on this travel trailer that's going to give you hot and cold water. And then a really great feature here is the hidden access panel. This is going to give you access to components like your solar package. And on that solar package, what you're going to get is a 400-watt panel, a 30-amp Victron charge controller. It'll be prepped for an inverter, and all your outlets will be hot. A couple other features you'll find that we're using on the Avenue 298, starting with a 35,000 BTU furnace. This is a very sufficient furnace. It's a little bit larger than you'll find with other brands in this segment, just making sure that you have your camper nice and warm on those chilly days. Just to my left, you'll find we're using a 60,000 BTU on-demand GE water heater. So instant hot water. Typically, I find that people are using a 42,000 BTU offering, so this is going to be a little bit more for you. You'll also notice that all of our slides are going to be a true rack and pinion slide, a gear-driven slide, just a tried and true system that is going to work efficiently for you. Now let's head to the back of the travel trailer and talk about a few features there.
All right, so this might look like an ordinary back wall lab, but it's far from that. What are some cool features back here everyone's going to want to know about?
Yeah, we'll start all the way at the top. That $50 black button that you see, that's our universal camera prep. So what that really does is it just ensures that the consumer can pick the camera they're choosing. Whether it's a Garmin, whether it's a Furrion. There's a lot of great cameras out there, and we want to make sure the customer gets to pick the one they want. Another cool feature is this all aluminum ladder. This is rated for 300 pounds. Typically, you're seeing them rated for 225, 250. So a little bit bulkier, a little more safe in my opinion. So a great feature there. And then the last thing I'd point out is the spray port. This is just going to ensure that your campsite's clean at all times. You can get hot and cold water out of that spray port.
That's awesome. And then you do have that accessory hitch, so if you want rated up to 300 pounds, if you want to bring those e-bikes or extra grills or anything like that. Let's head back to the campsite and talk about how you can learn more about this floor plan. Everybody, thanks for taking a tour of the all-new Avenue 298 RL. Ab, how can they learn more about this floor plan?
Absolutely. Visit us at alliancerv.com. Joe, how can our consumers connect with Alliance RV?
Absolutely. If you go to any social platform of your choosing, find behind the scenes, sneak peek, stuff like that, search any social platform at Alliance RV. Everybody, thanks for watching, and we hope you choose to join the Alliance.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Driven features.
Yep.
Hold on. My voice went like Frogger, dude. Kermit. I was straight Kermit
real
there.
man mode there. At the top here. Stop.
Stop.
Stop. Can we start over?
Yeah. You ready?